Today is a good day. And yet, this week, I've had plenty of so so days and even bad days. And when I connect with those inner voices and really listen to what's going on, I believe that my thoughts are what create these feelings. And then these feelings of depression or anxiety or not good enough, worthlessness, start affecting my behaviors and my results. Now, I've been working at this for a long time. So this video is for those who don't feel enough. And the goal today is quieting the mind, being able to quiet those negative, self-talking, fault-finding jerks inside your mind. And we have to learn how to live with our ego and those negative thoughts, because all the people I've ever talked to have it. So it's not going away. And yet there are tools to help us. And I'll be honest, even I forget. So today I am putting this together because this comes up for me a lot, where I will listen to the voice, I'm just not good enough. I'm just not smart enough. I'm just not skinny enough. I'm not pretty enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough love. I don't get enough attention. My house isn't clean enough. My car isn't good enough. Whatever it is, relationships, money, or health, we are going to quiet the mind of this self-talk, especially when it says it's not enough. So right now, I need you to tap into that feeling of not enough and write it on a piece of paper from a 1 to 10. How worthless do I feel? How negative do I feel? 10 being the most intense, 1 being I am enough, I do enough, I have enough. So when I have that negative self-talking mind and I feel icky, I want to rate the intensity of that negativity on paper before I start. So like I said, today's a better day for me than, let's say, yesterday or the day before. So I want to just meet myself where I'm at right now and put the number down right now. What is your number? And let's move forward. And there could be some other emotions attached to that not good enough. So I'd love for you to write those down too, whether it's anxious, depressed, sad, worthless, powerless, hopeless, whatever that word is that describes it the most, and then write the intensity of that as well, so that you may have a couple numbers and a couple different emotions that are coming up. So we always start on the karate chop point, and you always start EFT with a setup statement. So we're going to start with, even though this voice is telling me I'm not enough, and it feels so true, and that hurts so much, I accept how I feel. Even though I really feel like I'm not enough, this voice inside me feels so intense and so true. I accept how I feel. You're repeating after what I say while you're tapping. Even though I really feel like I'm not enough, it feels like the truth right now for me, and it hurts so much. I love myself and accept how I feel. Then you're going to go to the top of your head. This voice in my head keeps telling me I'm not enough. It tells me there's something wrong with me. On the side of your temple here, it's telling me I'm the problem. Underneath your eye, but I'm the one who is lacking. A C around your mouth. I see proof of that thought in my life. I'm just not enough. Then on your collarbone, right here, I'm just not enough. Underneath your arm, and I'm not sure there's any hope for me. On the back of your wrist, right here. What if I'm just not one of the lucky ones? What if this voice is telling the truth? On your eyebrow, this voice that says, I'm not enough. Side of your temple, side of your eye. It hurts. It hurts so much. Underneath your eye. Part of me feels alone. A C around your mouth. I feel alone and sad, like no one understands. This voice that I've listened to for so long. This side. It's an old voice. It's been there for a long time. The back of your wrist. What if it's just an old tape I am replaying in my head? On the top of your head, what if it's not true? Top of your eyebrow. I know this tape. I've been playing it for a long time. On your temple. I wonder where I learned this, I'm not good enough. Underneath your eye. What if it's not true? A C around your mouth. What if it's never been true? On your clavicle, anywhere along your clavicle line, right here. It feels so true, and it's felt true for a long time. Whose voice is talking anyway? I guess this is the front of your wrist. Where did I learn these feelings? On the top of your head, when did this voice start? On your eyebrow. I have believed this voice for so long. On your temple. But what if it isn't true? I wonder what the truth is. A C around your mouth. What if I really am enough? On your collarbone. I think I'm ready to talk back to this voice. I don't have to listen to this voice. I'm going to talk back. That sounds like a good idea. Go back to the top of your head. Hey there, mean voice. You're lying and I'm done listening to you. On your eyebrow. I am enough. On your temple. Wherever I learned this, underneath your eye, it's time to let it go. A C around your mouth. It's time to feel safe. On your clavicle, I'm ready to feel enough. Then right here, I deserve to live up to my dreams and desires. I'm the only one that can decide if I'm enough. On the top of your head, it's safe to be enough. On your eyebrow, I deserve love, success, and happiness. On your temple, I am enough for all of that and more. Under your eye, I am enough. See around your mouth, I have enough. Clavicle, I do enough. Gonna have you take a deep, deep breath in right now and blow your breath all the way out. You can continue to tap on these spots and you don't have to get it perfect, but you can just keep tapping on those spots and say, I am enough. Start listening to that voice, the other voice that says you are enough. Think of memories, events, experiences from the past that might have gotten stuck inside of there and fed these ugly beliefs. And while you're thinking of those, you're going to tap on the spots while you're saying, I am enough. Now, tapping lowers cortisol. It calms the central nervous system. So while you're tapping on these spots, you can use your tone and your body language to really get into the feeling so that you're using body language to affirm the words, these positive words that we want to say. I am enough. I do enough. I have enough. And what we're doing is we're quieting the mind from these negative thoughts. That's why we start with the negative thoughts, because we want to acknowledge those voices. Everybody has them. And what we're doing with tapping is shifting the energy and helping us get into the part of the mind that is more calm, to make better decisions, to see choices. I think we all know that when we're anxious and we're stressed, it's harder to make decisions or harder to make good decisions. So we're calming the central nervous system so that we can relax and that we can tap into that creative part of the mind. You cannot get there when we are all wound up. So we are tapping into the part of the mind that problem solves, that's creative, that can see choices. And this is going to help you in all of your affairs. I'm so excited. So please leave me a note in the chat, in the comments, and check in with yourself about the number you started with and the number that you're at right now. And, we only did this for a little bit. And the way that EFT works is repetition, consistency. The reason it doesn't work is because we don't actually do it. So we want to practice and make this part of, your routine, your morning routine or your evening routine, so that you can actually benefit. There is scientific proof that tapping just a couple of sessions can actually change the way your brain chemistry works. Isn't that exciting? So I'd love to hear your comments and let me know where you started, the number you started at, and the number you finished at, and any questions I am here to answer.